Finding a decent pair of waterproof boots is honestly a nightmare. Most leak after a week or hurt your feet. So I decided to fix that. I went out and bought the top 5 contenders for the best waterproof boots for men, and I've been wearing them everywhere through mud, rain, and snow to see which ones actually stay dry and comfortable. Product number 1, Columbia Men's Transverse Hike Waterproof. First up, I grabbed the Columbia Transverse Hike. When I first pulled these out of the box, the mix of leather and mesh felt tough but surprisingly light. I took these on a pretty muddy trail to test that Omnitech waterproofing, and honestly my socks stayed totally dry. It's got this Techlite midsole that they claim gives high energy return, in plain English. It just felt really bouncy and kept my feet from getting tired after a few miles. The grip is solid too. I didn't slip on wet rocks thanks to the lug pattern. If you need something specifically for long hikes where you might hit unexpected rain, this is a solid pick. It breathes well so your feet don't turn into a swamp inside, but it still locks out the water perfectly. It feels like it's built to last a long time. Product number 2, Columbia Men's Newton Ridge Plus II Suede. Then I tried the suede version of the Columbia Newton Ridge Plus II. I admit I was skeptical about suede in the rain, but this stuff is treated to be waterproof. I stepped right into a puddle to test the seam-sealed construction and nothing got through. The metal hardware for the laces gives it a nice, rugged feel when you tie them up. Just like the Transverse, the cushioning is great, but I think this one wins on style. It doesn't look like a clunky hiking boot, it's got a classic silhouette. The traction held up well on icy patches near my driveway, which was a nice surprise. I'd recommend this if you want a boot that can handle a trail but still looks good enough to wear with jeans around town. It's a great mix of protection and looks. Product number 3, Columbia Men's Newton Ridge Plus II Leather. If suede isn't your thing, I also tested the full-grain leather version of the Newton Ridge Plus II. Holding this one, it feels a bit more traditional and durable compared to the suede model. The leather is soft right away, so I didn't have to deal with a painful break-in period. I wore these all day during a downpour, and that waterproof bootie construction did its job perfectly. The mesh tongue is a smart addition because it lets a bit of air in so your feet don't overheat. It uses that same Omni-Grip sole, which I found really sticky on rough ground. Honestly, this is the workhorse of the group. If you want a no-nonsense, durable leather hiker that you can beat up without worrying, this is the one you grab. It's tough, waterproof, and surprisingly flexible. Product number 4, SOREL Men's Madsen II Mock Toe. Switching gears a bit, I picked up the Sorel Madsen II Mock Toe. This is definitely the best-looking boot of the bunch if you ask me. When I put it on, it felt more like a sneaker than a heavy boot. That molded EVA footbed is super cushy. It seems sealed, so walking through wet grass or slush wasn't an issue, although you should know the laces aren't waterproof, so don't go swimming in them. The grip comes from their rubber outsole and it felt stable on slick sidewalks. I really liked the nubuck leather texture. It feels premium. This is for the guy who needs dry feet for the commute or a night out but doesn't want to look like he just came off a mountain. It's pure style meets function, and I found myself reaching for these the most for daily wear. Product number 5, Timberland Men's 6 Premium Boot. Finally, you can't talk about boots without the Timberland 6-inch Premium. These are heavy, but in a good way they feel indestructible. I was really impressed by the 400 grams of insulation. I wore these on a freezing morning and my toes were toasty the whole time. The waterproof leather is legit, water just beads right off. Walking around, I noticed the anti-fatigue insoles actually make a difference if you're on your feet all day on concrete. The lug outsole is aggressive and digs into everything. Sure, they are a bit pricier and heavier than the hiking boots I mentioned earlier, but for pure winter protection and that classic look, they are hard to beat. If you need maximum warmth and durability, this is the heavyweight champion. They break in nicely over time, too. So whether you're hiking up a mountain or just trying to get to work without wet socks, one of these pairs should fit the bill. I've dropped links to all of them in the description below so you can check the current prices. Thanks for watching and stay dry out there.